All right, let's jump right into this. Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're unpacking a really fascinating collision of technologies: artificial intelligence, physical wellness, and edge computing. We are officially entering an era where AI isn't just some chatbot stuck on your laptop screen. It's becoming a physical presence in your home. It's tracking your movements, optimizing your biology, and literally coaching you in real time. To really grasp the scale of this revolution, just think about the frustrating reality of the traditional home gym. We all know the ones, right? Those bulky metal contraptions that eat up half your garage, offer totally static resistance, and eventually just turn into really expensive clothes hangers. Contrast that with the promise of the AI home gym: an ultra-compact footprint, dynamically adjusting weights, and hyper-personalized coaching that actually adapts to you. It's a whole new ballgame. So, let's look at Section 1. Meet the Aki K1. What's absolutely wild here is this single number: zero point 0.3 meters. The Aki K1 actually folds down to a footprint of just zero point 0.3 meters. To put that into perspective, that's a staggering 90% smaller than traditional gym equipment. It's designed to essentially slide into your living space and disappear. But don't let that tiny size fool you into thinking it's just some novelty gimmick. Because shrinking the hardware didn't mean sacrificing the variety. This system comes loaded with over 140 classes and 280 distinct movements. Whether you're trying to hit heavy strength training or you want to switch to Pilates, yoga, or aerobics, it's all packed into that single compact unit. But honestly, the hardware is only half the story here. Moving on to Section 2, Real-Time AI Coaching. This is where it gets smart. The machine uses a dynamic feedback loop that basically happens in 3 continuous steps. Step 1, motion tracking. The AI literally watches your form. Step 2, real-time feedback. So if your squat is too shallow or maybe your back isn't straight, the AI flags it instantly, exactly like a human personal trainer standing right there next to you. And step 3, personalized adjustments. Based on how you're doing right in that moment, it tailors the resistance and the workout plan to your specific goals on the fly. It's just a constant, intelligent loop. And the absolutely crucial point to understand is that this goes way beyond just counting your reps. The AI is constantly running comprehensive fitness assessments in the background. It monitors your cardiovascular endurance, your muscle strength, and your flexibility. It's taking a truly holistic approach to your health by building this massive, incredibly detailed data profile on your physical capabilities every single time you use it. Which brings us to Section 3, Wearables and AI Fitness. Because you see, this ecosystem of wellness tech is expanding out of the living room and into literally every environment we inhabit. In your house, sure, you've got the Aki K1 handling your motion tracking, but jump in the pool and you've got the SmartSwim 2 providing augmented reality metrics. Out on a run or a cycling route, you've got tools like Apple's Workout Buddy giving you AI audio coaching. No matter where you are, the AI is right there with you, tracking, analyzing, and coaching. Let's actually dive into one of those specific examples for a second: the Form Smart Swim 2 goggles. This is next-generation augmented reality in action. These goggles literally project real-time metrics like your distance, your split times, and your heart rate directly into your line of sight while you're swimming. They feature an upgraded eye seal, and they actually have a built-in heart rate monitor right there on the strap, which syncs seamlessly to apps like Strava. So you get this massive performance boost right before your eyes, letting you stay totally locked in on your form without ever having to stop and fumble with a smartwatch. And of course, the major tech giants are making huge moves here too. Apple, for instance, has spent years quietly collecting biometric data from millions of wrists around the world. Now, if you combine that privacy-first health approach with their massive database of actual human coaching from Fitness Plus, you get their new AI feature, Workout Buddy. It's an AI trained directly on real Fitness Plus coaches, and it delivers data-driven, highly personalized motivation straight into your ear while you're on the move. The sensors feeding all these AI coaches, they're getting remarkably sophisticated. We're now seeing models that incorporate blood sugar tracking completely without the need for finger pricks. Companies like Movano are developing continuous blood pressure wearables. Smart rings are out there detecting minute changes in your skin temperature to predict if you're getting sick before you even feel a tickle in your throat. But here's the real takeaway. It's not just about collecting data anymore. It's that these devices feed this data into AI systems that turn it into personalized nudges, actionable advice, not just a screen full of confusing numbers that you don't know what to do with. Section 4, Powering Physical AI. So, to understand how your AI gym or your smart glasses can react instantly without lagging out, we have to talk about a concept called the compute continuum. Look, sending every single piece of high-resolution motion data from your living room all the way to a centralized cloud server and waiting for a response, it's economically and thermally unsustainable. The latency alone would totally ruin the experience. So the industry solution is this hybrid architecture that dynamically routes the workload. The really heavy, complex reasoning still happens in the cloud, sure, but the immediate, real-time processing, that happens right there on the device's local NPU, or neural processing unit.
And this is exactly why on-device processing is so absolutely vital. But keeping the basic processing local, the industry is seeing up to a 60% reduction in token usage for certain generation tasks, plus up to a 4x reduction in overall costs. It makes real-time AI affordable and, more importantly, instantaneous, which is a total requirement if an AI is going to spot a flaw in your exercise form mid-rep and correct you before you hurt yourself. All this localized computing power is enabling a massive leap forward into something called physical AI. NVIDIA actually recently introduced a frontier model for this called Cosmos 3. And guys, this isn't just software that writes polite emails for you. This is AI that can operate and interact directly within the physical world. It simultaneously processes text, audio, video, and physical actions. It can watch a scene, reason about how objects or human bodies move and interact, and literally predict what happens next. This is the underlying intelligence that finally allows a machine to truly understand human biomechanics.
Section 5. The Future of Wellness. We are rapidly entering a world where a piece of hardware folded up in the corner of your living room or a tiny ring on your finger has a deeper, more accurate understanding of your cardiovascular health, your muscle fatigue, and your biomechanics than you do. It's an absolutely incredible advancement for human longevity and fitness. But I want to leave you with this final, kind of provocative thought to chew on. When our machines know our bodies better than we do, and when we are blindly following the nudges and adjustments of an algorithm, who is really doing the coaching? Are we mastering the machine, or is the machine mastering us? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. I really hope this breakdown has been as fascinating for you to explore as it was for me. Catch you next time.